Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks. This is episode 9. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Tatbaby. How are you?
Hi, being Colby.
Hi.
That's Colby as well. How are you both doing today?
You're doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great to hear. You're our first guest on the show today, and it's a beautiful day. So
Yay.
figured, it's a great day to come do this. So
Yeah.
thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So my first question for you both, you could be any animal. What animal would you be and why?
What animal would you be?
I'm gonna be a Sonic.
Sonic?
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Right.
And why?
Sonic is my best friend.
If he's your best friend, that's
Yeah.
cool. I think I would be a dolphin because they're really smart.
Okay. Very nice. So my second question for you both, what do you value most in life?
Being Marie,
That's a great answer.
what do you value? What is something that you really enjoy?
I enjoy Sonic in real life.
Sonic?
Again. Yay.
Nice. Very cool. If there was one other thing than Sonic, what's the second most thing you value?
He runs faster.
Something other than Sonic.
A hedgehog.
Okay.
Hedgehog.
Very nice. So my third question for you, what is your favorite place to eat in Philly? Is his Sonic the fast food chain?
Or my favorite place to eat in Philly. Kind of tough. Maybe
In my house, you get origami.
in your house with Yummy. Okay.
Nice.
Food at the home. Okay.
Good
I think
answer.
my favorite place, maybe Solo, and that's just because I'm drawing a blank, and I was there yesterday.
Okay.
Solo. Is
Somo?
in Maniac. Yeah.
Very nice. What kind of food do they have?
Yesterday I had some mussels and some wings and French fries,
Nice.
but their fried shrimp is really good too,
Very cool.
and their drinks, the
Very
rose.
cool. Nice. So my last question for you both, what advice do you have for our viewers?
I have a taste named Sonic.
Just be yourself. Stay true to yourself. Be authentically you, whatever that looks like.
No, seriously.
What do you want to say to the people?
Um,
What do you want to tell them? Give them a good message.
I got them.
Say,
Wow.
be good. Be good in school.
Like,
Say,
like,
be good in
like if you could tell one of your friends
Being
something,
good food.
if you could tell one of your friends something that you think would help them, what would it be?
Well, I like that.
Okay.
All right. And my last question for
Uh-huh.
you, you mentioned you had a podcast. Do you want to tell us a little
Yes.
bit about that?
Okay, I have a podcast called We Didn't Read the Fine Print. Me and my co-host Ferreira. Hey girl. It's just about being first-time moms, our experience of being first-time mommies and everything that entails. Go check us out on YouTube and follow us on Instagram.
Very cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you care to read the fine print for this episode, there's a QR code I'll have you scan.
For sure.
And I'll take you to my website and it has all the information on there.
I
If
love
you
that.
click the YouTube button, it takes you to the YouTube page.
I got you.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Bye.
When you get lost,
Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks, episode 9. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Ryan Ferreira. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good to hear. What brings you out here today?
Hanging out with my girlfriend, doing a little picnic. You
Very
know, I love
nice.
nature, so got to experience it. And it's hot today.
Yes, beautiful weather today.
Beautiful, yeah.
And then the next 2 days
I know.
are looking a little grim, but it's funny. Before I came out here, my mom sent me a text saying like tornado warning in Philly.
Oh, man.
And I wasn't like, hey, I'm going to the park to hold a metal pole in the middle of a tornado and thunderstorms. But that's what happens when it gets really hot.
Yeah.
When it goes really cold, it's like, obviously,
Yeah.
they got to do
They
their
gotta take
due
advantage.
diligence. Yeah, but it's like if you can listen to all the warnings you want and then you just stay in your house all day. So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm going to just come out here and beautiful day.
Yeah.
So no tornadoes in sight, So my first question for you, Ryan, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I thought about this a lot, but I'll be like an eagle or a hawk
Okay.
I love nature. I love to be out in like forests and things like that. But I always wanted to fly. Like that's always been my dream. If I could fly and just be over everything and just see down. So an eagle.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if I may ask another question, you mentioned dream. Do you fly in your dreams?
Well, one of them I have.
Nice.
One of them I have. And it was amazing. It felt so real.
Yeah.
Like I felt the wind and everything.
It really
And
does.
then I woke up and I was like, man, I can't believe that happened.
Mhm.
So I hope I get to experience it again.
There you go. I think it'll happen. Yeah. So my second question for you, what do you value most in life?
I'm still at that age where I'm transitioning from focusing on my career. I'm in college. But I do tend to value God for one, family, friends, in my relationships, but also my sense of security and sense of peace. I'm studying all the time. I'm always worried about money, what my life is gonna be. So I tend to like remove myself away from everything and just go out and take a hike or just do something just to focus on what's important.
That's good. Yeah. It's like it's hard to be stressed when you get out in nature.
Yeah,
You know?
it's very hard, very hard. It humbles you.
Definitely.
It shows you that you have everything you need. So it
Certainly.
reminds you
May I ask what are you studying?
of finance.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do financial advising.
Very nice.
Yes.
And is that you mentioned stability and family, you know, is that like financial advising to help like that, or is it?
Yeah, it definitely gives your time back. That's one of those jobs where you get further in your career. You don't have to be working all the time, and it makes great money. But the reason I wanted to do it, I've been learning a lot about money and finance for the past 2 to 3 years.
Mhm.
I actually graduated with a biology, associates in biology. I went to do marine biology.
Very cool.
And then I just noticed I love finance. And a lot of people don't know about finance. So I like to teach others. And I was like, man, let me switch my major and do that.
There you go.
Yep. So I fell in love with it.
And it's like giving the people that stability, you know, to find that peace.
Yeah.
Because if you're always worrying about your checkbook, you don't have time to get out in nature.
Exactly.
Very cool. My third question for you, where's your favorite place to eat in Philly?
Ooh. It's a Korean spot called Koreana's. It's on Spring Garden in like 17th Street, I believe, around there. Spring Garden is amazing. You got to get the chicken dosa. I believe that's how you say it. But it's one of the best foods I ever had in my opinion. It's
Very
like
cool.
chicken, rice, egg on top, vegetables. It's amazing. And it's very clean as well.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm big on healthy eating, but places that can do it for a reasonable price and make it taste good, you know? Then they have my business.
Yeah, very reasonable. It's a big portion. The portion is huge.
That's awesome. So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
Oh man. One, keep watching, keep subscribing, because I think these questions are amazing. A lot of people need to hear it. But just learn to enjoy your life. A lot of us are stuck on what's coming, what's in the future, but the future's not promised. So just focus on now and being there for family, friends, and doing the things you love rather than putting it to the side for a future.
Certainly.
You're not sure if the future is coming.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Of course. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks Philly, episode 9. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Quinzell. How are you doing today?
Great, yourself?
Doing great, thank you. So my first question for you, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
If I had to pick to be any animal in the world, I think I would have to go with the bird just to oversee like what's going on in the world.
Okay.
Probably pretty much. I think that plus you get to fly.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like flying.
No better feeling. Yeah. My second question for you, what do you value most in life?
I would say life, because it's a learning experience. I would say family as well, because without family, there wouldn't be no life. Kinda.
Certainly.
I would say them too. Most
Yeah,
important.
because life stems from the family,
Yeah.
you know? And it's like the experience of life. It's like, what good is it without loved ones to share it with?
Very lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about families is we all come from a family, but we also have that power to create our family
True.
moving forward, whether it be friends or future generation. So my third question for you, where's your favorite place to eat in Philly?
You know what's so crazy? I have a couple. So one of my favorite spots would be this place called it used to be this place called Devil's Alley on 19th and Chestnut. They used to have the best macaroni you could ever have. Like you ever
Nice.
had like this tomato base type sweet tomato base on top of it. It was like outstanding. It was like I never seen that. Well, I never had nothing like that. And another place is my favorite like cheesesteak place. It's Angelo's 9th and Fitzwater. That's like one of the best cheesesteak places in Philadelphia right now.
Nice. What's your go-to order there at Angelo's?
I would get just a regular steak, fried onions, Cooper sharp cheese, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, ketchup. That's it.
It's a Philly
And
experience.
toasted bread. Toasted bread.
Yeah, toasted
Toasted
bread.
bread. You
That's a
gotta
Philly
toast it.
experience right there.
That's it right there.
Nice.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah, I believe it. So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
Good question. Advice. Man, stay positive. That's the most thing. Stay positive. And whatever you put your heart to, focus on it and keep pushing forward to accomplish it.
Beautiful words. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. It's been Riverwalk Talks Philly. Your host, Noitalumis and Quinzell.
That's right.
Thank you.
We out.
Welcome. This is Riverwalk Talks, episode 9. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Joshua. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. My first question for you, you could be any animal. What would you be and why?
Any animal, I feel like it'd be cool to be an elephant. I think it'd be cool to have the ability to kind of traverse in a group, massive size, but I think generally a gentle animal. Yeah.
Gentle giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's cool. They remember, from my understanding, they remember almost everything. And they never like forget a face or never like some animals, they run in packs or herds, but they wouldn't have any idea who's running next to them other than they're in a pack or herd. But elephants know each one by person, and they even, I believe they even grieve over their lost ones.
So it'd be pretty similar, at least, emotionally, as much as an elephant can understand to being a human. So I feel like that's kind of cool in itself.
Certainly. So my second question for you, what do you value most in life?
Definitely relationships. I think everybody's unique. It's tough because we live in a world where, basically the most important thing is money. You can't really develop a lot of relationships without having money to do certain things. But, if you can, it's honestly the most rewarding aspect, even if there's people you don't know. I've had a lot of great experiences volunteering, meeting with people that are in like nursing homes and just talking about stuff they don't really have anybody to talk to. And, reconnecting with family, friends, meeting new people, it's always the highlight of the day. Even if there's a bad experience here and there, it doesn't really change that fact for me.
Very nice. Like, I don't know if you saw, but about 5 minutes ago, a fight broke out in the park.
Oh, no, I just got here.
Yeah, no, and everyone else is having a beautiful day, but it's just that one little incident, but these things are bound to happen.
Exactly.
And it's still a beautiful day out. The world still goes on.
Yep.
Keeps rotating. So my third question for you, where's your favorite place to eat in Philly?
I just got a new favorite place, Ferreira, off of Frankfurt. Amazing Lebanese food.
Oh, yeah.
If you have the money, it's a good spot for sure. Definitely more of a special occasion type of place, but it was amazing.
Certainly. I had the pleasure of dining there about a week or 2 weeks ago, where my great aunt came into town.
Nice.
And my aunt and uncle, they had a gift certificate there that they had for like 2 years, they got it as a Christmas present. And they told me with like 1 day notice, they're like, hey, we're going to Soraya. Do you want to come? And I'm like, I'm in. Count me in.
That's kind of what it was for. Well, my uncle just like, I'm in town for work, pick a place, any place. And I was like, well, Soraya's on my list, so let's just go. And he's, fortunately got a decent amount of money, so I didn't feel bad like asking him to go. And he's the type of person to spend big on eating out anyway, so not a big ass. Very glad that we went though. It was an awesome time.
Yeah, with the culinary arts, like sometimes places are a little bit pricier, but it's like with good art, like you feel comfortable paying that price. And I feel like when people leave Soraya with what they pay, they feel like it was worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like if I paid out of pocket myself, I wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely an experience. So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
I think just take a chance. You know, I guess it's more so advice for myself too. So the fact that like it's easy to get stuck in routines, like if it's comfortable, whether it's a job or a relationship, stuff like that. I've been having a crazy like year and a half. I got divorced, and then I moved here, and then had a relationship that seemed promising. It didn't work out, but I just actually just booked a trip to go see my friends in Puerto Rico on a whim tomorrow.
Nice.
So,
Very cool.
obviously, if you have a plan, like definitely go ahead and make the plan so that way you have a little bit of protection over yourself. But, sometimes spontaneity is fine. You only get one life, and I think sometimes we spend too much time planning too far in advance when there's no guarantees.
Certainly. It's like you could plan all you want, but as Mike Tyson says, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Exactly. And life tends to do that pretty often.
Life tends to throw punches, and you kind of just got to roll with those punches and trust yourself and your ability to adapt and just keep flowing into the present.
Yeah, and rely on your friends. I mean, that's, in that too, it's like if you have a good connection to other people in a support system, definitely use that.
Definitely. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. This has been Riverwalk Talks.
Thank you.
You are our first fisher people on the show. Okay. I always see people with their poles, and I like to joke they're fishing for fish. I'm fishing for conversation.
Yeah.
With this thing. All right. Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks, episode 9. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Charlie and Justin. How are you today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. So my first question, if you could be any animal, which would you be and why?
This is a great question for me. I would be a monkey because that's what my friends call me, because I just kind of look like one and move like one.
And for myself, I think going along with my fishing theme here, I would be some type of fish, specifically in the ocean, because I think it's a land that is very unfamiliar to like us humans. I think it'd be really cool to explore.
Certainly. You're actually our first fisher person that we've had on the show. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Yeah. And you said you're going to fish now? Nice.
Right over here. Yeah, right over here.
No worries. Sorry. Very nice. How long do you plan to fish for? Until sundown, or
yeah, probably
fish bite better at night, or
they do. Right around sunset is a good time. So probably fish for an hour or two, something like that.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I wish you luck.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So my second question: what do you value most in life?
I think just being present. I think just like being where you are and taking it in and feeling it and like letting yourself actually like enjoy it.
Very nice.
That was a great answer. I was kind of going to go along the lines of the same thing. Just kind of like, I don't know. That's why I come here, is be outside, kind of just enjoy the weather, enjoy the people around, and kind of just enjoy nature a little bit. That's the way I would look at it.
Very nice. And that goes very harmonious with fishing.
Yes, it's definitely a therapy to me, I would say.
And same thing here with me fishing for conversation.
Of course.
Where you're fishing with fish, I might sit here for 30 minutes and no one bites.
Mm-hmm.
So I thank you both for stopping by.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So question 3 for you. Where is your favorite place to eat in Philly?
Oh, 575 on Washington Ave. Best place, best spa. Number 15.
Okay.
Really good.
What's it called?
575.
75. Okay.
Yellow awning. Really nice.
Nice. What kind of food is that?
Vietnamese. It's just pho.
Nice.
And then for myself, I might have to go with Jerry's Bar right around the corner here.
Okay.
It's a great little vibe in there. They have some cool, like, I guess, like historic stuff as like decoration and stuff. Food's great, and the vibe is even better, I would say.
Very nice. Yeah, I think I've eaten there once.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of history.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's very awesome.
Yeah. So my last question for you, my last question. What advice do you have for our viewers?
let yourself live. Like genuinely let yourself live. Be forgiving to yourself. Give yourself grace. Yeah, just feel.
Just a few different things. Yeah, I'm thinking of
It's
things
like-
in it.
Make sure they're on the hook before you pull it in. Let them bite a few times. It can be fishing tips or
Yeah, it could
just
be
general advice.
anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just think I do think just being happy with yourself and just being happy with kind of the situations you put yourself in, and just kind of search for that happiness in anything as well. I think just looking for happiness in general in the world is a better way to live than looking for the negativity.
Very nice. And then what advice would you give to fisher people out there?
For catfish, use stinky bait.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. For catfish, use stinky bait. This has been Riverwalk Talks Philly with your host, Noitalumis, Charlie, Justin. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Of course. You can see on my phone case, too, I got a fish there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
There it is.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Man, we gonna play ball to this. All right, yeah.
All right. I'm here with the last guest of episode 9. This is Riverwalk Talks, your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Sky, Lena, and Mur. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Doing great, thanks. So question 1 for you. If you could be any animal, which would you be and why?
I would be a gorilla. Oh, I would be a gorilla because it symbols dominance and masculinity and strength. And
I'll be a dolphin. They smart, they really intelligent.
Right, they really intelligent,
They know how to talk. They got a lot of knowledge.
Nice.
I think I'll be a cheetah.
Okay.
Yeah, they fed for me. That's my favorite
Let me know
animal.
something.
I had to pick a cheetah.
oh, all right.
Very nice.
Okay.
So my second question for you, what do you value most in life?
I value God, my family.
Very nice.
Me as well. I always put God first, and family for sure second, and the weights.
Wait.
Like that gorilla energy. Yeah.
God, family, and everything I do, and everything God gave me.
Sure.
There we go.
Being in the spot I am right now.
There you go. Amen to that. My third question for you, what is your favorite place to eat in Philly?
My favorite place, like my favorite go-to when I'm with family too. Like we go to Nifty 50, like we go to a diner and stuff like that.
Nice.
I get the burger. That's all I eat. Like as long as I got burger, I'm cool.
Me, I'll probably go with Longhorn.
Okay.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie, I keep it very simple. I really love Applebee's.
Applebee's,
Can't go wrong with Applebee's. Man.
That's my second go-to. That's my second go-to.
Half price tab, $2.
That's my second.
Can't beat that.
I'm a Honda good joint.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
Just stay sharp, yo. Just keep your mind like on something. Like don't just like stay sitting around, laying around. Like stay active. Like stay moving around doing something. Like just like keep your mind occupied always. So, stay sharp.
I want to say for the young ones, stay in school.
Sure.
Chase your dream. Don't ever give up. Whatever you want to do, you can achieve it.
Definitely.
And yeah, be all about your money. That's all.
There we go.
Stay true to yourself. For everybody not to wherever you're at. Whatever you want to do, like never let nobody try to say you can't do it. Push yourself.
Sure.
You want to do it.
Right. Push yourself. Sure. Push yourself.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. This has been Riverwalk Talks with your host, Noitalumis. Yeah, take care.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.